About 3 years ago, when I did my regular physical test, he noticed that my PSA level has jumped by a high number. So he asked me to go and do a biopsy. So I decided to monitor it because it was low risk. It's always good to get a second opinion. I started Googling prostate cancer. One of the things that came up with Henry Ford, unlike the other hospital, they describe a different way of testing, of doing biopsy, and also they said it's more accurate.
This is cancer. This is either life or death. So we have to be, it's a very strong diagnosis. You have to be your own advocate. So I think it's very advisable to really get a second opinion.
Anthony originally came in with what was billed as very low-risk cancer, don't have to do anything, we'll just watch it. This diagnosis was made at an outside institution, and what we actually found was a cancer that was a little more aggressive than what we had thought, and that we felt did warrant some treatment.
I was dejected, but at the same time, I said maybe it's time to get it done and move on with life.
We talked about clinical trials that we offer. One of those trials he seemed interested in. We would inject a special drug, a new drug, into the tumor with the goal of shrinking that tumor down to make the subsequent surgery easier. Anthony was the first person in the world to get this trial, so he felt like he was happy he had done the trial. He felt like the medication had kept that cancer under control and had set him up for a successful surgery.
He was very open with me. He told me everything he was going to do, the procedures, and then he told me how long he's been doing it, and he was so confident in what he was doing, and he always says, I will take good care of you. So it gave me that assurance that I was in good hands.
He got the single port robot. If you think of traditional robotics, there are multiple small incisions and instruments go through, and the surgeon moves his or her hands and the small instruments inside move accordingly from multiple sites. Now think of it like a single diameter channel that's only a few centimeters long. All the instruments go through that, and then they branch out kind of like an octopus, and then you can do all the same surgery but through one incision. He did very well. He went home the next day, and then the final pathology showed the cancer was all contained.
She really helped me a lot. Like when I got back home from the hospital, she made it much easier for me to heal up. She was always there by my side.
Oh my goodness, well, I'm so glad that we make a better choice. The hospital is very friendly. They are very welcoming. Then for Dr. Roa, I just love him. It's just, I don't know, it's too friendly. He knows what he's doing. You know, it's just like, if I can do anything to help you, I will.